Hello everyone, it's me Uncle John. Today I am going to read S3 3074 To the Rescue by Robin Crocker. Chapter 1 Crossing the River. Kate, Robbie, Rose, Derek. Crossing the river was the hardest, driest summer anyone could remember. No rain meant no swimming in the shallow river. The kids were hot and bold. Robbie Taylor was sure it was the worst summer ever. On the last day of the summer vacation, Derek and Rose got on their bikes. They rode to Kate and Robbie Taylor's farm. Robbie was more than glad to see them ride up. Hey, Kate and Robbie, let's go exploring on the island, said Rose before she even stopped the bike. The river is so low we could wade across. It's even dry in some parts. I'm sad we can stay all afternoon, said Derek, as long as we checked in on her cell phone. The explorers got ready. Robbie made them sandwiches. Derek packed the apple juice. Kate got her compass. Rose already had her mom's phone. Robbie and Kate led the way to the river. Derek and Rose rode more slowly. They liked watching the shallow stream of water spark in the sunlight. Robbie and Derek got off their bikes and scrambled down the bank. Rose and Kate slung their backpacks onto their backs and followed the boys. It felt strange to be able to walk across the river. Chapter 2 Mapping the Island. Kate and Rose were last up the bank on the island. They shook their feet, sprang each other with water. Then Derek's head appeared as he went back to meet them. Let's have something to eat, he said. I'm starving. Robbie was still Robbie was right behind, looking hungry too. While the kids had a snack, Derek brought out paper and pencils. I thought we could map the island, he said. Good idea, said Robbie. That's what real explorers do. Kate pulled out the compass. Derek began to draw the map. Rose called her mom to check in. Maybe we should split up, said Kate. If we go in opposite direction, we can explore both sides of the island at once. We can meet on the other side. I think we should stick together, said Rose. We've only got one phone. What if someone gets hurt? You worry too much. No, Rose is right, said Derek. We have to stay together. So together the kids went north across the island. Before long, they were surrounded by vine-covered trees. Derek stopped to record this spot on the map. Then, as he ran to catch up with the others, he heard a weird hissing noise. Chapter 3 Strange Noises. Derek ran fast through the trees to the other kids. Hey, wait for me, he yelled. Did any of you hear that noise? Rose and Robbie looked at each other. What? They asked. The hissing sound, gasped Art Derek. A hissing sound? Asked Robbie. I didn't hear anything, said Rose. It was probably the wind in the trees or maybe a strange bird call. It is creepy in here. Are you sure you didn't imagine it? No, it was a real hiss, like a snake or something, said Derek anxiously. There aren't any snakes around here. Stop trying to scare us, Derek, said Kate. It isn't funny. Let's keep exploring, said Robbie. Rose is right, it's probably nothing. The kids headed off through the tree. Soon they were in open space again. The part of island was covered with rocks. Some of them were huge. At one point, the rocks from the high wall, Kate and Rose began to climb. Suddenly, Robbie screamed, Stop, come back. We heard a hissing sound again. And said Derek, we both heard it this time. The girls just stood still. They didn't care. They moved. As they could, all they could was the wind whistling through the rocks. Chapter 4 A Stranded Family. Kate worked her way down the high wall. Why are you trying to scare us? There's nothing there and you know it. Look, maybe we should stop to eat. I'm getting jittery now, said Rose. Rose set down her backpack and began to pull out the food. After they ate, Derek suggested they head back. No way! We've only explored half of the island. We have to finish the map. Robbie and Derek looked at each other. But we really did hear a mean-sounding hiss cut across Robbie's world. The kids looked at the rocks. A thin cat stood before them. Its back was afraid. Its back was arched and its cool bristles. Don't move, whispered Kate. Just be quiet and listen. The kids listened and heard soft moving away moving away from the rocks. There are kittens in there. The mother cat is trying to protect them. How would a cat get across the island? Said Derek. Cats hate the world. Maybe she crossed the dry part of the river to help her kitten, said Kate. Derek threw the cat somehow. She gulped it down. She threw her some more. The car picked up the lamp and ran toward the rocks. The kittens came out. They were small and weak. Robbie tried to feed them, but the mother cat hissed. How can we help? Said Rose. She won't let us near them. Let's go home and think of a plan, said Derek. Chapter 5, The Rescue Mission. Early the next morning, the kids met back at the farm. Rose and Derek had brought small boxes, clean rugs, and lots of cat food. I think we should take work gloves too, said Kate. Cats scratch when they are frightened. Robbie and Kate picked up an old feed sack. Why don't we take this, said Robbie. We can throw it over the cat and wrap her in it so she can't get away. Then the kids loaded up their bikes with the rescue gear and headed off to the river. Clouds were gathering in the sky. Hope it doesn't rain, said Cat. Robbie shook his head. No chance. It wasn't easy getting all the rescue gear across the island. Using the map, the kids headed straight to the rocks. The mother cat was guarding her kitten. She arched her back and hissed at the kid. Derek held out some cat food. Come on, he said gently. We won't hurt your little kittens. Kate inched her way round behind the cat. Robbie pulled on the work gloves. Derek kept talking softly to the mother cat. His voice soothed her. When Derek gave a signal, Kate threw the rock over the mother cat, and Robbie lunged forward. Robbie scooped up the mother cat in the sack. Then he laid the whole bundle in a box. Gathered up all the kittens and put them in the other boxes. Good job, Robbie, said Rose. You did it. Robbie laughed. Teamwork, he said. Chapter 6, just in time, the kids and cats made an odd-looking procession back to the riverbank. Daddy carried the mother cat's box and talked softly to the cat all the way. Robbie, Rose, and Kate carried the boxes of kittens. As they edged down the river bank, the kids heard a loud crack of thunder. The kids crossed the river, loaded their bikes, and rode to the farm. As fast as they could, just as they got there, the cloud burst open and rain pelted down. Robert, Kevin, Kate, Derek, and Rose put the cat family in a corner of the storage shed. Robbie got food. Kate filled a small dish with rainwater. Mother cat looked her kittens, and they nestled into their warm dries. The storm didn't seem to bother him. If it keeps running like this, The river will rise, said Kate. Yes, said Robbie, the island could be flooded by morning. At night in bed, Robbie listened to the rain. It thrashed hard against the roof. He knew the kittens might have drowned if they were still on the island. He felt good. They had rescued the next and her kittens. This was the best summer ever. The end.